Alright, what is going on, everybody? I know it's been a while since I've done a GTA 5 glitch, so here is my first glitch back. It's super easy. Like, I have a lot of fun with it. So, all we're going to be doing is transferring bennies, rims, and paint jobs, basically. But we're going to get our bennies rims onto a new car. So what we're going to do is we're going to order up a new car. We're going to get one that I know for a fact that everybody knows can't get bennies. We'll take this one and we'll just make it white. Alright, so I'm going to order it, and you don't have to order it. You can bring it from any place that you guys want, and it works. And this works for Xbox, so shout out to that. Now what you're going to need is you're going to need the car that you're going to be doing. Obviously we just purchased it. You're going to need a Faggio, and then you're going to need, you know, whatever modded car that you have. So this one is a personal car of mine. You know, it's nothing great. I kind of love it, but this is what I'm going to transfer over. So yeah, and then you're going to need some piss washers. You're not going to have to get drunk. You just need it to drop on the floor. And this is the way without the bandito, right? So without the bandito.
What's up? What can I do?
Super easy. Kind of miss glitching, guys, and ready to go. Alright, so once we're in here, we're just gonna get off the vehicle. Okie dokie. We're gonna come over here behind this back tire, right? Gonna pull up your interaction menu, and we're going down to inventory, snacks, and I found a good one that works for me is I eat 5 snacks and drop 2 beers. So, you know, like you can see that we're going to build like a little nasty pile on the ground. So 2 more of these, and then I'll do 2 beers, and I don't know, it just seems to work really well for me. Because what we're going to be doing is knocking the Faggio on his side so we can push him around. Alright, so here's this. 1 more. And drop that. Alright, now as you guys can see, I got like a little pile of garbage there. So now we're going to come down here to our smokes. So if you guys don't know how to do the long animation of the smoking, you're going to tap X or A on Xbox, let up, and then hold it to smoke for longer. And then we're going to go right to the back of the Faggio. It's going to move, you know, the back end, and we're going to try to get it to tip over. So the smoke. See if we get this tip over pretty quick. Alright, no. Alright, so if you see that we went past the garbage, come back, push it back. You gotta smoke so you can move it. For some reason it won't move if you're not smoking. So we'll get this knocked over. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward it until I do get it knocked over, and then I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, so you can see we got it knocked over. Seems to work a little bit better if you're in the middle of the Faggio, and you can see our car just got here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to push our Faggio just right up here to this door. Little tip for you guys: if you guys have a friend, do it with a friend. You know, you could do this solo, but if you kind of like mess up, then you can have your friend run into you. I'll show you guys what I mean by that. But this, you want to line up kind of like in the middle. That way when you go to bring your car in, then it'll basically knock it in. So it's always better to come up a little bit short. You know, wise words of my buddy JT. So what we're going to do is, you can see this little gray line. We're going to try to get it on this side as close as possible to this side. Because, let's go ahead and stand this up real quick. You can see how we got 2 modify your vehicle and return to storage. We don't want that, right? So let's hop off. We're going to pull up our interaction menu, and this is where a friend comes in handy. because you could just stand right up against it. Your friend can, you could just kind of like walk in this one area. Your friend can come up, run into the back of you, and hit you, and works out great, and it moves it just enough. But if you're by yourself, just pull up your cigarettes, smoke, move it a little bit, not too much, and then we'll check it again because you can see both tires are on the other side. Check it again. Alright, not far enough. We still got two. So let's hop off, pull up our inventory, snacks, smokes, and push a little bit more. Alright, so push a little bit more. Jump back up on here. Now you can see we got one, right, to modify your vehicle. That's what we want. So now we're going to hop off of this, and we're going to come over here, and we're just going to go ahead and grab our Jester Classic, and we're going to modify it, right? And what's going to happen is it's going to hit the Faggio. We're going to try to push it back into, you know, the garage. That way we can glitch it out. So here we're just going to hop out of the vehicle. Okay. I'm going to come over here. It looks like we're good because we're back inside here. We should have two. Alright, so now we got two. We got modify your vehicle and return to storage. So we're going to go ahead and return this to storage. And now our vehicle's glitched, right? Because it tricks it into thinking, you know, that we sent our thing back. So now, from this point, we're going to grab the car that we're going to be putting our new rims and new paint job on. Alright, and this is basic. Obviously, you guys just saw I bought it. So we're going to modify this. Baby. Alright, so come on, get in here. We don't want the car on top, so let's try to get this off. Alright, so I don't like how that is, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit vehicle workshop, right? So we're going to exit, we're going to basically send it back to storage and come back. It's already glitched, so it's not really going to mess it up. We're just going to go back in, modify it again. Hopefully it doesn't end up on top of our car. Alright, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, exit vehicle. Now, if I want this paint job on this car, I got to jump in this vehicle, modify it, then exit, right? Now if I want like this paint job on that car, I got to jump in this one, modify it, then exit. But ain't nobody want to revert it back to stock, so we're going to jump in our car right here. We're going to hit right on the D-pad to modify vehicle, right? And then we're just going to exit the vehicle. Now from this point, we're going to walk back over to our car. I'm going to explain this before I do it. Alright, so at this point, we're going to, you know, tap triangle or Y. We're going to hop in the car, and as we're getting in, we're going to hold down the start button. Once start button and the car starts up, you'll get two options: return to storage or modify. We're going to hit left to return to storage at the same time as letting up off the start button, right? So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to get in, holding start button. Alright, so now you can see that up in the top right, modify your vehicle, left to return to storage. And you got to time it just right. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so luckily I hit it first try. This is what's going to happen: is your car is going to get sent back to storage, you're going to be on the start screen, and your guy is going to be running uncontrollably, right? So I can't move. So in order to get out of this state, we're going to go into first person, hit your joysticks twice to do your little animation dance, and now you're unfrozen from that. So if this doesn't happen, right, I'm going to go ahead and in here and get the car. If you come back into your storage, just, you know, bring it back in to modify it, repeat the steps. If you pop straight out of your car, jump back in it, do it again, right? So here's our new car. We're gonna modify it. You know, we gotta take it over and, you know, change something. Like we have to, you know, to save it. So get in here and stop driving. Alright, so we're just gonna go down to where is it at? We're gonna go down to we're gonna change the livery. It's okay. I don't really care too much about this car. What am I gonna do? We'll do exhaust. How about that? Exhaust. So we'll change the exhaust. Bam. Now, car's saved. We can exit the workshop or exit the arena. I'm gonna go ahead and exit the arena to show you guys that it does stick once we go outside. Now, from that point, you can continue doing cars, flip-flopping cars, everything you want to do. But you can see we got the minis rims, we got the bars, you know, and all that stuff. So everything transferred. Obviously, it's a different livery because it's not the same car. But it comes fully upgraded now. All the tunes and everything like that come through. And yeah, and we don't lose our car, we don't lose our Faggio. As long as you stay in your workshop, you can just do car after car after car, moving between floors and levels and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, you can continue to create your own cars. You can change your rims, like modify one of your Benny's cars, change the rims to whatever you want, and you're good to go. So like if I want to change this one, I would come over to my Sultan. You know, I could go in and customize it. Bam, whatever rims I want. I can put the pure whites on it if I wanted to, transfer it over by doing the exact same thing, and you're good. So with that being said, guys, like, subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoy me back, because I'm going to enjoy my time back. And yeah, I'll get you guys with the next video. Peace out.